question. Do you feel like a failure? Because I do. And I think that's okay. It's okay to fail sometimes. But most importantly is whether you give it your all. You know, when you try hard, people find it cringe, or people find it like exposing their incompetencies. If they fail, they feel vulnerable. They feel like the failure defines who they are. And most of the time, people give up or stop trying altogether. Here, I'm asking you and reminding myself that it's okay to fail. And we're taught so many times that failure is the mother of success, and somewhere in our hearts, we still reject the idea. Because failure's tough. You don't really want to feel the feeling of failure again. Sometimes there are things that are out of our control, but there are things within our control that we could change and improve on. With a growth mindset, we would see failure as a learning opportunity. But that's easier said than done. So, I guess there are 3 ways that I go about dealing with failure. One is to breathe and to let it sink in. Let the failure sink in. Too often we try to jump into solutions, or try to throw it aside and never think about it again, because it hurts and you want to deal with it. But sometimes accepting the failure is the first important step that we forget to take. Secondly, I think trying to reflect upon the failure and record down what are the areas of improvement and what are areas outside of control. Journaling helps. You can even shoot a video like this where you talk about where you could have done better, and it categorizes your thoughts into what's actually realistic and what's in your head, because sometimes there are expectations for us to control things that are outside of our control. And lastly, we move on. Oftentimes we put so much pressure to not make the same mistakes again, or not wanting to face a failure right after I face another failure. So maybe moving on is a way to do that. Focus on other things that you can celebrate. Small little wins, other areas of your life. If you fail at something like your career, maybe you fail at a project, maybe there's something else you can do. Or maybe there's another aspect of your life, like spend time with your family, or go for a run. These little achievements can build up your confidence again, to know that the failure is just a temporary moment in the long lifespan of ours that is full of ups and downs, full of wins and losses. And if we count every single loss and forget the wins, we'll never want to try again. So here's a reminder that failure is okay, failure should be accepted, reflected upon, and then we proceed to move on. Keep at it, and I'll keep at doing this. I hope by the 10th video I want to do something where it's more valuable and start to build that community of people who are struggling and want a group of like-minded people who want to live their best lives despite the struggles, despite the invisible or hard to see illnesses or sufferings that they're going through. So with all this, if you want to see any other topics that I would like to talk about, or if you'd like to join in this discussion, leave a comment below. like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you.